Hi dear students, very good morning to you all. Welcome back to another session of Mathematics for Economics. This is the session of 3 that under this session that I have taken the topic that is problems of cost functions with solutions. Dear students, in the previous slide or previous session that we discussed about the cost functions, what is all about cost and then how it is derived, and then now we will discuss about their problems, okay, how cost function will appears with examples, many examples with solutions I am going to solve. Here it is better that if you are going to use the whiteboard or the blackboard, but sorry that I am not using the any type of boards here, that I will deliver through the classroom session itself. Okay. So let's move on to the topic problems of cost function with solution. Okay. So in my next slide, I have taken one problem, okay, that is MC, that is marginal cost, is calculated only with reference to variable cost. How? These types of question will appear, okay. Dear students, please keep in your mind that I will give one little bit of tips to the students, because this is the new paper to the BA, okay, particularly for third semester, okay. If that problem is there, okay, nothing to worry, okay. Go through with study material and then PPTs and then MCQ, and also with video, it is helpful to you people to tackle the examination. So when we are going to discuss about problems of cost functions with solution, I have quoted there, that is marginal cost is always calculated only with reference to variable cost. Example, there is one example I have given. If TC equals plus B plus Cx plus D, find AC, MC and MAC. That means if total cost is always equal to plus B plus Cx plus D, this is the question, okay, which will appear like this, okay, in the examination. If TC equals BCx plus D, then find out average cost, marginal cost and marginal average cost, isn't it? That is very much important. Now, what it could be? Okay, there are various patterns to derive this question. I have incorporated nearly 4 options that you may derive this function, that is t equals plus b plus cx plus d. We are having 4 options. Number 1, AC equals to TC divided by x, where is always equal to AX cube plus BX square plus CX plus D divided by x. It means if average cost is always equal to total cost divided by x, then which is always equal to, okay, that means this AC equals to TC divided by x is always equals to AX cube, that means AX to the power of 3 plus BX square, that is BX to the power of 2 plus CX plus D divided by x. So this equation is always equal to AC equals TC divided by x. This is one way of derive this function. And then the second thing is that how average cost is going to be derived. Average cost is also derived like this, okay, that is AC equals AX square plus BX plus C plus D divided by x. That is, average cost is also derived from AX square plus BX plus C plus D divided by x. So this is way in which that we are going to derive average cost. So average cost here I derived in a 2 way. One way is AC divided by TC divided by equals x, and also which is always equal to ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d will always divided by x, where in the other pattern, okay, in the second pattern that I have incorporated, average cost equals to ax square plus bx plus c plus dx. This is average cost, two way that we are going to taken up to derive this function. When you are going to calculate the marginal cost, how it is? Marginal cost is equals to dTc divided by dx, or which is always equal to 3ax square plus 2bx plus c. That means marginal cost is always equal to 3ax square plus 2bx plus c. This is how this function is going to be derived, and then how you are going to find the marginal cost. That is dTc, d means derivatives of tc divided by derivatives of x, that we are going to get the marginal cost. What is MAC? That is marginal average cost. Is always equals to dAc divided by dx, that is derivative of AC divided by average cost divided by dx, that is always equal to 2ax plus b plus d divided by x square. That is MAC is always equal to 2ax plus b plus d divided by x square. This is what the first problem is all about. Let's move on to the second problem. Okay, in this slide. Okay, the second question is, if TC equals to ax plus b, find AC, MC and MAC. That means total cost always equals to ax plus b. Okay, find out average cost, marginal cost and marginal average cost. Okay, how it works out, or how we are going to derive this function. So I have taken in the three way that we are going to derive TC equals to ax plus b. Okay, one way is that AC equals to TC divided by x is always equals to ax divided by x, that is AC equals to ax divided by x, or you may call it as AC equals to TC divided by x, that is also possible, which is always equal to a plus b divided by x. Okay, this is how that TC equals to ax plus b function is going to be derived by calculating or to find out the average cost. When you are going to calculate the marginal cost, how we are going to calculate the marginal cost, that is in my next slide that I have incorporated. Okay, yes, that is MC equals DTC. No, sorry, I am not incorporated there in the next slide. Okay, so let me move on to the MC, that is MC is always equal to DTC divided by dx equals to A. And in the third way that I am going to find out MAC under this function, that is TC equals ax plus b, that is MAC equals DTC divided by dx equals to b divided by x square. This is a way in which that we are going to find average cost, marginal cost and marginal average cost under the function of TC equals ax plus b. Okay, and when you are going to have the another problem, okay, that is what in my perspective, to giving more example will solve the problems. Okay, and also we have to find out the total cost, average cost and then marginal cost. If TC equals plus, that is 0.04x plus 500, okay, find out AC, MC, AVC and then MAC and MVC, where AC equals to TC divided by x equals 0.001 x square plus 0.04x plus 500 whole divided by x, where AC equals to, that is average cost equals to 0.0001 x plus 0.04 plus 500 divided by x. When we are going to discuss about the marginal cost, that is MC equals to DTC divided by DTC, that is dx, that is 0.002 x plus 0.04. In the way, other pattern that we are going to derive this function, that is when you are going to calculate the MAC, that is marginal average cost, is always equals to DAC divided by DX, that is 0.001x minus 500, okay, divided by x square. This is the third way in which that we are going to derive this function. And when we are going to calculate this one, that is not MVC but AVC, average variable cost, that is TVC divided by x equals to 0.0001 x square plus 0.04 x divided by x, that is where average cost we are going to get, that is AC equals to 0.001 x 0.04, where that we are going to take it in the fifth way of variation, that is MVC, that is marginal variable cost, equals to DAVC divided by DX, okay, that is derivatives of average variable cost is always divided by DX, is equals to D into 0.001x plus 0.04 divided by DX, where we are going to get MVC, that is marginal variable cost, that is 0.001 is the MVC. Okay. This is the third problem that I have incorporated in this slide. Let us move on to the fourth problem, okay, where the cost functions are going to be solved with the solutions. Okay. If TC equals to 0.005 into 3 minus 0.7 into 2 minus 30x plus 3000, then find out FC, that is fixed cost, and VC variable cost, and then AC average cost, marginal cost, and then AVC, that is average variable cost. So this is how that firstly we are going to incorporate what values are going to be there for what cost, that we have to calculate first. Okay. Here fixed cost is 3000 rupees, variable cost is 0.005 into 3 minus 0.7x2 minus 30x, where AC equals to TC divided by x. Okay. So this is a way in which that we are going to derive, that is TC equals to 0.0005x3 minus 0.7x2 minus 30 plus 3000 divided by x, and also where in which that we are going to get AC, that is 0.005x2 5x square minus 0.7x minus 30 plus 3000 divided by x. This is how we are going to get the AC, that is average cost. When we move on to the marginal cost we are derived under this function, that is DTC divided by DX equals to 0.001 x square or 0.0015 x square minus 1.4 x minus 30. This is what MC is all about. When you are going to consider the AVC, that is average variable cost, equals to TVC divided by x equals 0.0005 x cube minus 0.7 x square minus 30 whole divided by x, where 0.0005 x square minus 0.7 x square minus 30x is the AVC, that is average variable cost. So when we are going to move on the derive this function by calculating the MVC, that is marginal variable cost, MVC equals DAVC, that is derivatives of AVC divided by DX equals 0.0005 x cube minus 0.14 x minus 30. So this is how we are going to derive, or we are going to find AC, MC, FC, AVC and then MVC under this function. Let us move on to the another problem to solve the this function with many solutions. If TC equals 3q square plus 7q plus 12, find out FC and VC, that is fixed cost and then variable cost, and then find out the average and then marginal cost components, and also determine the level of output at which the average cost is the minimum and calculate the minimum average cost. Okay, this is the question, and then what are the solutions that we are going to take on. Okay, that is I have not given in the PPT. Please go with study material, dear students, you will find out. Solution number 1. The TC of producing a commodity consists of TC equals to FC plus VC. Since the FC or supplementary cost remains fixed whatever be the level of output, and VC or prime cost varies with the scale of output, we can write the TC function as TC equals A plus F of X. In the problem, we find out that TC equals to 3Q square plus 7Q plus 12. Therefore, FC is always equal to 12, where VC is 3Q square plus 7Q. Here the another way that we are going to calculate that we have TC equals to 3Q square plus 7Q plus 12. Therefore, AC equals to TC divided by X, where 3Q square plus 7Q plus 12 whole divided by Q, in which that is 3Q square divided by Q plus 7Q divided by Q plus 12 divided by Q. Therefore, AC 3Q plus 7 plus 12 divided by Q, or we may call it as, therefore, AC is equals to 3Q plus 12Q1 plus 7. MC is the first derivative of TC that we know, and also we discussed it in the previous slide. We have MC equals to TC DC divided by DQ, where D is always multiplication with 3Q square plus 7Q plus 12 whole divided by DQ. Therefore, MC is always equal to 6Q plus 7. So, this is the answer for TC equals to 3Q square plus 7Q plus 12. So, this is how it comes. Okay. With this, I will stop here. This is the reference that once again I have incorporated all these materials. Okay. Dear students, please go through with this study material. You will get best out of it. Okay. You may get the many problems, okay, to solve the cost function. Once again, thank you very much. I will come up with another session. With this, I will stop here. Thank you very much.